What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody doing today? I got a request from one of my subscribers. They said that Beyonce's music has become so aggressive and angry in today's times. She's singing about, you know what I mean, possibly committing unalivings on people and, you know what I mean, constantly being cheated on, being angry, with men, all of that. Her music back in the day used to be more upbeat and light and some of it was happier. She remember the song she used to sing with Destiny's Child, you know what I mean, where some of them might have been about heartbreak a little bit, but it wasn't the way her music is today. What I thought I would do is I'm gonna do a reading to see why has Beyonce's music become so negative and angry and aggressive in recent times. Now, y'all know, of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. There's nothing I'm going to state in this video that have been proven to be fact as of now. So I'm still kind of getting the sage lit to make sure it'll smoke throughout the video, keep off the bad spirits and stuff. But I want y'all to tell me in the comments, what do y'all think is the reason Beyonce's music has become so aggressive and negative? Do y'all think it got anything to do with because, you know what I mean, some people are saying that she's a high priestess and a witch with the occult? Do you think that it's just that she's living a lot of misery now? You know what I mean? Do you think it's to brainwash the masses into being angry and doing angry stuff? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments while I'm getting ready to shuffle these cards to see if Spirit will let us know it. So there we go. You see how the stage is smoking. We got it lit. Let's purify this energy and let's look into this. What do you guys say? I think she's a very angry woman who's trapped and can't get out. That could be very possible. Let's see though what Spirit has to say. Spirit, why is Beyonce putting out such angry music nowadays? Why has her music become so angry, aggressive, and negative? Why is she now putting out toxic music, Spirit? What's going on? What is the motive behind it? Is it to brainwash the masses and then make them angry, or is it because she's singing about what she feels at the moment and what she's living through? What's going on with Beyonce and her music? Why is the emotions changed in it? All right, I'm going to pull the cards because I feel the energy shifting. All right, here we go. All right. All right, one more, and then I'm going to pull the cards. Here we go. All right. Beyonce. Okay, so I'm getting temperance reverse. There's a lot of. She's going through a lot of like disharmony in her life. I'm seeing. I feel like there's also this battle with substance abuse. She's a lot of things she just can't deal with. She's a lot of things she can't take. You know what I mean? She needs therapy. A lot of that's like the headset and the mind that she's in at this moment. You know what I mean? It's something she needs to free herself from. She's being controlled a lot by her boss. So she's being controlled. She's being what's the word I'm looking for? She's being dominated. She's being controlled. I think she feels like it's a lot of things that's out of her control right now. This all happened so fast and stuff too. It's like somebody else is in control of her career. She feels like she needs to stand up to severe abuse. You know what I mean? She wishes to be free, to be liberated, um, to be able to make her own choices and stuff. But I'm getting the feeling that she's being made to sing and have the image that she's being made to sing. You know what I mean? Somebody else controls all of this. I don't even think that she's the one that's writing those songs. I think she's given the songs and she got to sing them. That's how this works. You know what I mean? She wishes to get away from all of that and be in control of her own career, but she's not. There's a lot of competition out there, so they feel like, hey, always like, well, this song is gonna be a hit. If you don't want to sing it, somebody else will. I know you don't want to have it so that somebody else get one up on you. It's kind of like a mind control in a sense. Um, that's what I'm saying. She's experiencing a lot of toxicity and stuff in her life. See, she's rich. You know what I mean? Of course, she's rich, so people think that because she's rich, she's automatically happy and having this fulfilling life, and that's not exactly what's going on at the moment. You know what I mean? There's there's a lot of evil in her life, but of course, so a lot of this she's invited in. Everything from summoning the demons and doing all the wicked stuff she's done with other people and being ambitious to be this rich woman living in luxury. The exchange for all of this is she's dealing with a lot of sorrow, pain, and hurt and upset. You know what I mean? She is going through a lot of emotional turmoil, so this is why a lot of it's coming out in her songs. She's channeling some of her emotions in her songs, you know what I mean? Let me see what else. Yeah, this is like she has a lot of things she's going on that's going on with her self esteem. You know what I mean? Because like they tell her, you can't choose your own songs. She can't really choose what songs she want to put on the album. That's what I'm saying. I feel like all of that is in her contract. This is what Spirit is saying. You know what I mean? Through my gut and through these cards. Like I said, she don't write her songs. She says she does, but she don't. She don't write her songs. I feel like some of these songs, you know what I mean, there's a lot of entities attached to these songs, like negative entities. Like how like allegedly her and Jay Z summons demons and stuff like that. And I feel like these are the emotions that they want in those songs to keep them happy and keep them wanting to help them stay successful. You know what I mean? Allegedly, she's unable to escape a lot of this, but it is she has a lot of inner conflict she's going through. I mean, she works hard. Let me see. I feel like no, not that she works hard. There's a very overbearing presence in her life that robs her of a lot of her happiness and joy. I feel like these are demonic entities that she's unable to escape. You know what I mean? She has no choice for real, but to keep doing their bit and to keep working for them, keep doing what they said. Um, Otherwise, her career will be ruined. Her career will be over. You know what I mean? They give her and they're generous to her as long as she does what they say. So, you know what I mean? Of course, negative entities doesn't want to give out happy music. It wants to give out angriness. It wants to give out a lot of lust. It wants to give out, you know what I mean? Hatred, anger, all the fun stuff. That's well, at least the fun stuff like in their book. You know what I mean? Allegedly. If she's sabotaged with these demons, you know what I mean? Her career is going to fall very fast. She's a part of the secret society. It's kind of a thing where she made her bed and now she must lie in it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? As a result, her emotions are screwed and all over the place. She has a lot of fear and anxiety going on within her. A deep unhappiness. You know what I mean? She chooses. This is what she chose when she started messing with those entities. It wouldn't surprise me if Beyonce had a nervous breakdown, or at least it's probably going to take a nervous breakdown because there's a lot of struggling and conflict she has with these entities and with with her boss, who is her husband. You know what I mean? I feel like if she divorces her husband, she's gonna have a nervous breakdown. But because she's also gonna try to like cut ties with these entities. But for now, she don't have any other choice because she will lose her career fast. These entities are about what's the word? These entities are vengeful. You don't just walk away from them. You don't turn your back on them. You get what I'm saying? Because you turn their back on them, they take that as, oh, okay, you trying to flake on me, I'm gonna show you who's in control, kind of thing. And I feel like, yeah, Beyonce is really it's a lot of the dark side. Like, how can I say this? The dark side got a hold of her. She want to escape? Yeah. Is she able to escape right now? No. A lot of her past is haunting her and coming back to bite her in the butt. You know what I mean? Um, like about the fact that she didn't have the actual skills to build her career, and that's why she relied on those entities in order to do so. I'm getting the feeling Sasha Fierce was more than just an entity. I think I did a reading on that before. Excuse me, I mean more than just an alter ego. I think I did a reading on that before. Plus, Jay Z is deep into this occultism, and so yeah, these Jay Z pushes a lot of it's the fuel behind her being a part of the occult. Between him and those entities, you know what I mean? They dominate her completely. But this is what's kept her rich, even though she's not able to spend her own money. Let me see. As a result, she becomes emotionally and mentally unstable because she deals with these entities. She ignores her. I think it's something inside of her that's saying that she needs to break free from this. But for so many years, she's denied. You know what I mean? She's ignored that inner feeling and just been apathetic about it all because her career was expanding. You know what I mean? But I think it's really starting to eat at her some more. Um, at least this is my interpretation of the cards and what my gut has been saying. Let me see if some of you guys have been writing. Did you? I noticed that you guys were writing when I was doing the read. I just wanted to finish up the reading. You know what I mean? And not really interrupt it. Let me say. So y'all said she's supposed to be so powerful, but she can't conquer the forces who have the real power. Yeah. Let me see here. You said a lot of people think Rumi is going to be the star out of all Beyonce's kids. Can you do a video about Rumi's future and what she might do? Yes, I could. Rhonda Collins says hello. Hi, sweetie. How are you? But anyway, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that is the entities that Beyonce's attached to? You know what I mean? And the powers that be that controls her music, and this is why her a lot of her music is more aggressive, more angry, more man hating, more you know what I mean? Very toxic. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. Have a good one, my babies. Love you.